Crucifixion.
And as they led him away, they seized one Simon of Cyrene, who was coming in from the country, and laid on him the cross to carry it behind Jesus. And there followed him a great multitude of the people and of women who were mourning and lamenting for him. And they brought him to the place called Golgotha, which means place of a skull. There they crucified him, and with him 2 others, one on either side, and Jesus between them. Pilate also wrote an inscription and put it on the cross. It read, "Jesus of Nazareth, the King of the Jews." Many of the Jews read this inscription, for the place where Jesus was crucified was near the city, and it was written in Aramaic, in Latin, and in Greek. So the chief priests of the Jews said to Pilate,
"Do not write the King of the Jews, but rather, this man said, 'I am King of the Jews.'"
Pilate answered,
"What I have written, I have written."
When the soldiers had crucified Jesus, they took his garments and divided them into 4 parts, 1 part for each soldier, also his tunic. But the tunic was seamless, woven in one piece from top to bottom. So they said to one another,
"Let us not tear it, but cast lots for it to see whose it shall be."
This was to fulfill the scripture which says,
"They divided my garments among them, and for my clothing they cast lots."
So the soldiers did these things. And those who passed by derided him, wagging their heads and saying,
"Aha! You who would destroy the temple and rebuild it in 3 days, save yourself and come down from the cross."
So also the chief priests with the scribes and elders mocked him, saying,
Well, he saved others. He cannot save himself. Let the Christ, the King of Israel, come down now from the cross, that we may see and believe.
He trusts in God. Let God deliver him now if he desires him. For he said, "I am the Son of God."
One of the criminals who were hanged railed at him, saying,
"Are you not the Christ? Save yourself and us."
But the other rebuked him, saying,
"Do you not fear God, since you are under the same sentence of condemnation? And we, indeed, justly, for we are receiving the due reward of our deeds. But this man has done nothing wrong."
And he said,
"Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom."
And he said to him,
"Truly, I say to you, today you will be with me in paradise."
But standing by the cross of Jesus were his mother and his mother's sister, Mary the wife of Clopas, and Mary Magdalene. When Jesus saw his mother and the disciple whom he loved standing nearby, he said to his mother,
"Woman, behold your son."
Then he said to the disciple,
"Behold your mother."
And from that hour the disciple took her to his own home. Now from the 6th hour there was darkness over all the land until the 9th hour. And about the 9th hour Jesus cried out with a loud voice, saying,
"Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani."
That is,
My God, why have you forsaken me?"
and some of the bystanders hearing it said,
"This man is calling Elijah."
And one of them at once ran and took a sponge, filled it with sour wine, and put it on a reed and gave it to him to drink. But the other said,
"Wait, let us see whether Elijah will come to save him."
And Jesus cried out again with a loud voice and yielded up his spirit. And behold, the curtain of the temple was torn in 2 from top to bottom, and the earth shook, and the rocks were split. When the centurion and those who were with him keeping watch over Jesus saw the earthquake and what took place, they were filled with awe and said,
Truly, this was the Son of God.
There were also many women there looking on from a distance who had followed Jesus from Galilee, ministering to him, among whom were Mary Magdalene and Mary the mother of James and Joseph and the mother of the sons of Zebedee.